Our first Christmas record, A Very She and Him Christmas, it's been an album that's very close to our hearts that we had a lot of fun making. And so many people have told us that they take that record out every year. And we figured it would be nice to commemorate the 10th anniversary, add a few new songs. And it's been a tough year and a half, as we all know. So we wanted to do something nice that made people happy.
Yeah, it's kind of grown out of the excitement to do our Christmas tour again, and these Christmas tours that we've been doing every year, which we had to cancel from the pandemic last year. So just all this excitement building up to get back to playing music again. As far as some standout songs from the two Christmas records we've made, the first one that comes to mind is this song that I was not aware of until Zooey sent it to me, that Frank Sinatra semi-popularized, called Christmas Memories. That was off our second Christmas record. If I had to pick one from the first one, I would say a Brian Wilson song that's not as popular as some of his other ones, called Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, I love both those songs. I always think of I'll Be Home for Christmas because I loved Matt's arrangement on that. We recorded our first Christmas record, A Very She and Him Christmas, in 6 days, very quickly. Most artists that make music would say that's pretty darn fast. And Matt had gone in and was just testing some stuff out and had recorded just that, pretty much that whole song without me, without my vocal. And when I went in and he had this whole track pretty much fully done, it was just really perfect. And I loved it from the get-go. So that was fun because it was like a little Christmas present for me. Because I didn't get to, I wasn't really a part of the beginning parts, which usually I am. So it was fun to get that little present, hear it. I love that track.
Oh, there's so many songs that we haven't covered yet. We're always covering songs. We're always discovering new ones. The first one that comes to mind is Darlene Love.
Christmas Baby, Please Come Home.
Yeah.
Class. Such a great song. Good choice.
And Joey Ramone does a good version too, but that one comes to mind.
My favorite part of Christmas was always Christmas caroling and singing in groups. I love singing harmony. I would always just look forward to whenever I could get together in a group and sing harmonies, and whether that was with, my choir growing up, or I grew up going to church on Christmas and singing in church, and then also sometimes I would go caroling with, some family friends, or go to a caroling party. All that singing over Christmas was just so magical and wonderful to me. And I love the feeling of being together with a group and expressing that joy and togetherness through songs. I think this is kind of our version of Christmas music and bringing that joy to people, hopefully, as well.
As far as like a specific musical memory of the seasons, it would probably be our first She and Him Christmas tour, which was feels like maybe 10 years ago. And it's just a beautiful thing to see people getting together, whether it be family or friends or strangers in the holidays. And I think music plays such an important role in that. Going to a concert and playing a concert and hearing people sing along, everybody knowing the words, it seems very almost like a Pete Seeger sort of extended family kind of experience. So that's what comes to mind. My favorite holiday gift I've ever received in my life was probably a guitar. It was not a expensive guitar at all. It was actually a really cheap acoustic guitar made by this company called Carlos. But there's a lot of sentimentality wrapped up in it.
I've gotten so many good ones over the years. It's hard to say, but one comes to mind that when I was in high school, I was making my own clothes a lot. I would go and I would actually get a lot of fabric that my mom used to make like Christmas stockings and stuff, and I would just make clothes, but I would sew it by hand. I didn't really know what I was doing at all. And my mom saw that I was making all these clothes and trying to make cute things. And she got me sewing lessons. And we had this lovely woman come over and teach me how to use a sewing machine and use patterns. And that was a great present. I was in high school, so I still make clothes. So
there's been a lot of great Christmas movies, but Elf is definitely up there with one of my all-time favorites.
You make me feel so young.
Wow. That's a big one.
There are songs to be sung, bells to be rung.
Incredible what a life that movie has had. And especially since I did that movie when I was I was 21 when I made that movie. I was so young. And I remember, because I was always a huge I loved Christmas. And I remember reading that script and thinking how funny it was and how good Will would be. And I thought to myself, wow, if this is really good, then people might watch it every year.
At least I'm gonna say that I tried.
What's the sense of hurting my
I
pride?
really can't stay.
Baby, it's cold outside.
So I remember that. I remember reading the script and laughing out loud. And then also just it was such a great opportunity to get to sing in that movie, and to have that opportunity. That was just extremely fortunate. So I'm lucky. Yeah, I'm so excited to spend time with my family and my boyfriend, my kids, my extended family. Very excited to do, baking and singing. And I love getting presents for people. I love buying presents. So I am excited to buy some Christmas presents for people.
My Christmas plans this year is to see family and friends. We've all been separated for so long. My family is all divided along the West Coast, around Colorado, California, and Oregon. So it's once a year, but for some reason this time it feels like once in a lifetime, because we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.